So we're gonna go here. Oh, my boys! Alright. I should probably pause that, because I assume that this game has its own stuff going. Ah! First thing! No! Oh my god. I wasn't ready! I wasn't ready for that! Okay. Is chat good this tall? Where should chat go when playing this game? Voice is on. Window mode full screen. Could I do windowed? Bad. Okay. Display 1. Blur effect. Disable blur if you experience visual glitches in the background during conversations. And let's put it in French. Damn it! Curses! I was very excited. Online? What do you mean online? No. Oh, now I gotta find out about that. Oh, yeah, awesome voice effects. Okay. What? This is multiplayer? Yo, this game multiplayer? That's amazing. Okay. Unless, do you guys want to... Never mind. Well, I don't have I do have the DLC, but let me do classic. A full game. Oh, wait. I should put at the top of this blind playthrough. Okay. There we go. Oh, spooky high school! The sweetest years of our lives. I love that. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Wait, there actually is a void creature! No, really? There really is? I'm too loud, I'm so sorry. There really is a void creature? Oh my god, I had no idea, actually. I had no idea! Unfortunately, they're in yellow, and I hate yellow. But at the same time, damn, I kind of want to be the void creature. Aww. I don't know. Maybe I want to be a he. Oz. Oz. Oh, Okay, hold on. I have dice that I can use to make... Oh, it's so far away. What a life to lead where you have dice but not coins. Okay. I'm gonna use dice to decide, but also if my decision... If this rolls a number and I get disappointed in it, then I know that I want to do the other option anyway. Can I have a D4, please? There it is. Okay. Even it's a he, and odd it's a they, and if I get disappointed, it's the other one. I'm gonna be he.
Alright.
Oh! Gender! Okay. We had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the monster prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates... Kitty cat! Oh, he just made a funny noise. We were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of the 6 most charismatic classmates. Huzzah! Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. I agree. Damien LeFay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire. Hi, Aaron Hansen. I forgot Aaron was in this game. I just heard his laugh and I'm like, oh! A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart. This is a little loud. Alright. Liam DeLancourt, 400 something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Yay! Polygeist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. What? And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. I know I'm an accounting major. I don't want to romance the business girl. Which of the boys do it? I think Damien. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only have 6 weeks to woo them to conquer their heart. No! But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay, I might need to... Damn it. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we are now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on... I love him! I love him! Okay. It's based on something about superheroes? No. The most influential Russian novelists of the century have gone nuts! They don't remember anything about last night and then they can't find the manuscript of the brothers Karamazov, and Dostoevsky has to deliver it today! Two cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions because they reflect on love and life and love, but it is super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. Wait, which are like vampires or pirates or both? Okay, I think this one. Oh, I'm so fun. Worth it! It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. Now the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for these soon to be covered by Waterworld. It's time for a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to a party of his life. The sun will eventually become cooler. I invented it. I'm so creative. What would be your dream first date? No. Lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon. Crimes! Yes! A wild party in international waters, professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice. Crimes. Yes!
All right.
Oh, baby! Damn it! I want to change the audio. I need to change the audio settings really bad. Okay, I'm just gonna turn this down. I'm gonna turn that up. And then if it sucks for you guys, then I'll turn it down for you guys. No, it restarted! No, it restarted! Okay. Yeah, Vic. Oh, it's not gonna give me the same questions. It's not gonna give me the same questions. Okay. Oh, it didn't give me the same questions. Okay, what superpower did I get from a radioactive possum? Always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people, seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, even conveying complex emotional thoughts. The incredible power of writing fanfiction so compelling that the actual creators of the TV shows decide to go with my ideas and crazy ships. Probably rabies. I'd go to the hospital immediately. This game is already- I'm in love with it already. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did it take me so long to do it? To play this game? Oh, I love all of them. I'm so creative. I assumed that was gonna be creative. If you had to have sex with an animal, which would it be? A dolphin? They're the only animal that fucks just for pleasure, so at least we can both do our best have a good time. A purebred horse. No! Who said there's no... No one can make me fucking up. I'm tempted to put that one. Sure. I'm so bold. What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? How to make a killer cocktail out of anything, obscure 80s movies trivia, lyrics to all Disney songs, all the principles to build a financial empire, how to set stuff on fire, or sports things. Set those stuff on fire. Oh my god. I love this game.
Alright,
let's go. Smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, fun, and money. Alright, I'm good at... Okay. Where are things? What are things? I am overwhelmed with choice right now. I'm a good student, so I'll go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. I love this! Ah, this is so gender! I love it! Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Too smart. It's nice. You notice Damien and Liam arguing as intensely as they are stupidly. Love that for him! You're not unique, I'm fucking unique. Huh, you wish. I'm unique like a snowflake made of flash frozen tears. Well, I'm unique like a snowflake made of flash frozen. Fuck you. I'm so unique I eat garlic with every meal. Big deal, I've got a tattoo of the baby Jesus on my ass. I'm so unique I let my victims suck my blood. I'm so unique I go to church every Sunday. I'd do that too if I wasn't allergic. Would not. Would too.
No.
Bite me. Oh, you tart! Oh my god. Oh, you tard! Sorry, I was closing Spotify. I love Oh, you tard. Don't tempt me, Mephistophel loser. This could go on forever, and if it does, you'll never get to switch either of them. It's up to you to put an end to this debate once and for all. You suggest they decide the issue by? Oh god, I don't know anything about them. Which one would have more Momentagram followers, and which one would be a grave robber? Damien does crimes, so... Tomb robbery, that's extremely problematic. You expect me to defile the remains of my undead brethren just to win a contest?
Rad!
That sounds rad to me! I rob tombs all the time, like for groceries and shit. That's where I got my pet talking skull! That thing hates me! Well, I won't do it. I have principles. Looks like I win by default then, Bat Boy.
I'm out.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go plug up some ancient graves anyway, for laughs. You'll probably be cursed for generations for giving Damien the idea, but at least Damien likes you. You gain +2 creativity and 1 boldness. Nice.
All right.
Oh, baby! Who's that? Who? Oh my god. Ah! I don't know what to do! I guess I'll sit with my boys? Oh, but I want to meet the cat girl! Cat girl should be friend. I'm paralyzed by choice. Maybe I shouldn't play this game. Okay. I want to sit with boy, but I also want to sit with.
Hey, stranger.
Oh, you're a shop. I wouldn't have sat with you if I knew it was a shop. I love that though. Okay. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, and use some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments, so take a look. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. Oh, a PR agent. Aww. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given. Yeah. A fake badass tattoo. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too, and go to some kind of super prison. Street cred plus 9,000. I wish a novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. You sure about this? You can always use online encyclopedia to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you've read it. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't, but they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. God, you're right. Yeah, I'm selling corpse. I want to buy the corpse! Oh, a Latin accent. Oh my god. I want the ghost costume. I'm always amazed by how people keep coming and buying all this stupid crap. Intriguing. Okay. No! I have the ghost costume now. Oh, she's there, but I don't know anything else. Okay. Okay, thank you. I want to be bold. Oh! That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. Pussy. Death overrated. Jekyll and Hyde! I love this! By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you get +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Later, you're minding your own business, which soon proves to be difficult when you notice Davey and Scott in the vicinity and in the middle of some hot, sweaty arm wrestling. Unfortunately, you can't enjoy it very long since stupid strong Scott beats Davey in no time, but it seems you're not the only one mad at the outcome of this situation. Love the jacket. This is so unfair. That wouldn't count, Scott. We should arm wrestle, but with guns. But bro, I've got these 2 guns already. And by guns, I mean my big arm muscles. Which, just to be clear, are not real guns. But still. Shut up, I will murder you. Arm wrestling proves nothing. To see who's the very best, we should scream at a huge rock until it breaks just because of our pure rage and awesomeness. Or we should subdue a tiger with just scary and manly looks. Bro, now you're just quoting stuff from yesterday's episode of Ultimate Warriors of Mount Awesome. Face it, bro, I'm the Ultimate Warrior. No, arm wrestling doesn't mean shit. you just call me a noob, sir? Hey you, not because our listing isn't going my way, but I've just decided that you should sell this time by proposing a way to decide who the real ultimate warrior is around here. Okay. I happen to be a registered ultimate warrior judge, and I always carry this 10-step ultimate test, which coincidentally will require both of you to do whatever I say with no complaints, like real ultimate good boys. Who's ready to follow my lead? Real ultimate good boys, and then pats Scott on the head. Hold on, I'm gonna turn down my voice a little bit, because I'm too loud all the time, forever. Hello? 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 That's good. Alright. Whoever can punch the sun in the face. Oh no, bro, that doesn't seem even possible. I'm fucking in! I'm gonna punch that stupid sun right in the face, and I'm gonna be the very best. Anyway, I wanted to punch the sun already. That motherfucker thinks he's more fiery than me. Sure about this, Damien? Isn't the sun like a big ball of gas without any real face on it? That's what a little sun-fearing loser would say. Alright, how do you plan to get there and punch it in its face anyway? The sun's like super far, Damien. No, it's like super far. I'm like 86% sure you can't get there with the ladder. Yeah, Scott, I know. I'm not an idiot. That's why I'll be using a really tall ladder. Seems the two of you will need to work out the specs on that later. Nah, bros. I'm out. This plan doesn't sound very nice or very possible. Also, the sun and I are pen pals. Oh. What? You knew good boy Scott wasn't fierce enough to punch the sun in the face.
It's Damien LaVey, bitches!
But me, I'm Damien LaFucking-Vey, and I will punch the sun in its fucking face because all the bad things it's done, like UV radiation and shit. But mostly because of pure gratuitous violence and because I want to become the ultimate warrior no matter what. Are you free in the next few weeks, Vic? I'll be needing your smarts to come up with a good plan for not dying while punching the sun. I hope you're ready for some wacky misadventures that will strengthen our bonds, maybe even into the love zone. Fuck yeah, you're ready for that. It's punching the fucking sun time. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness. I'm excited to use my ghost outfit one day.
All right.
Where am I going now? Should I go try and get some money? That day you spent some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice! Oh my god, I just realized that my chat... my chat is... Oh god, there's no good place for this, huh? Hold on. Let's do... Game capture. Monster Prom. That one. Grab it. Okay, capture specific window. Monster Prom. Okay. Okay, there it is. Now put it down here. Okay. Now, Twitch chat. Oh, I guess that there's room for me to put it here. If I squish it down a little bit more. Okay, hopefully that's fine. We'll see. You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only 2. You spot Miranda and Scott in the vicinity. It seems like the perfect opportunity to test your new blanket. You wear it as if you're a goofy ghost and approach them with a spooky boo while Miranda is explaining something to Scott. And that's why those treacherous air people are the absolute worst, and also most likely tied to the disappearance of Mars Argo. What's this? A ghost? Perhaps a foreign exchange student? What are you talking about? Gasp! I didn't see you there, so ghostly. You guys are joking, right? It's clearly just Vic wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it. Jealousy's a powerful drug, Liam. Do not become addicted. Yeah, Liam, you don't see anyone saying, oh, Liam's really just Vic wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it. Exactly, Liam. Even despite the many times we suspected it was so. What? Oh, sorry, little ghost. We are ignoring you. That's true. Tell us, do you have any cool ghost powers? Ah, yes. Divulge, divulge. Basic ghost knowledge. Ghost's main power is levitating stuff. Ultimate ghost prank. Haunt someone into despair. Oh no! I'm not fun! You spot a victim for your prank. The Coven! You start running to their direction while screaming your best boo to date. What's this? Maybe it's my minion of Queen Nehele Nia. Rumors say she's preparing to be the big bad of next season. Stop booing at us! It's hard enough as it is to save the world on a daily basis. We don't need people here undermining our morale. That one's pretty. I can almost see her. Stop booing! This goes unbelievable! Gah! They go running, looking for a place to recover from all the booing and undermining. Oh no, what have we done? We made them miserable by forcing our little ghost friend to haunt them with its ghost powers. You do realize he just ran at them while booing, right? The only thing I realized is that too much ghost power in our hands has made us evil. We've got no time to lose. We need to start living lives of good deeds so that we can be forgiven for this. You're right, Scott. Maybe in 10 or 20 years we can be redeemed for this moment of weakness. Ah! I double-clicked on it. Oh no! At least I led them onto a path of goodness. No, this has been a failure for sure. Aww.
Alright.
Alright. There's my boys. I'm gonna sit with my boys. We find Damien brandishing his usual silverware, a hammer and chisel, while Liam looks on in horror. You can't eat that. Are they good friends? Watch me. First of all, it's made of one seamless piece of obsidian. So it's low calorie. Second of all, it's a lich's phylactery. Part of this balanced breakfast. It's lunch. You're just jealous. No, I'm nervous. Nervous that you're gonna eat that, get possessed by a lich, and kill us all. Well, I'm nervous that it's not going to happen. Looks like these two are at an impasse. Maybe you can solve the dispute and score some romantic cred at the same time. Oh my god! Oh, which one would he like? I think he would get mad that I didn't actually bring him any. Oh yeah, of course. I forgot about the golden rule. Do unto others whatever the hell you want because it's funny. What? No, this is an outrage. I don't even eat food, let alone inedible objects suffused with eldritch magic. Well, there's a first time for everything, Dracula loser. Down the hatch. Damien force feeds the Tread artifact to Liam. He's instantly possessed with the dark energy, as opposed to his normal morose energy. I am the Lord of the Night, the eyes, devourer of joy. Is he just gonna be like that for the rest of the game? Because that'd be amazing. What a nerd. They must go to the nurse's office to get the curse removed while you and Damien rob a pig to celebrate! I love this game! Oh my god, it's such a good game!
Alright.
What is happening? Okay. I need to be more fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Am I dabbing? You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. Game +2 fun. Nice. You're wondering if anyone's gonna try and punch the sun anytime soon, when suddenly... Sup, Vic, you sun punch helping motherfucker? You ready to help me punch the sun? Heck yeah, it's what you were born to do, or something. So I did some research. It turns out that the sun is pretty fucking far from Earth. Who would have ever guessed this shocking revelation? In fact, it seems like the sun's closer to space than Earth. So to get there, we're gonna need a spaceship. The only question is where to get one of those things. Go to the most authoritative of all resources, WikiHow, or just check out the school spaceship. I mean, which kind of high school would we be if we didn't have our own regulated high school spaceship? A very bad spaceshipless one, at least. Go to WikiHow. What? Is that like WikiWhy, the premier resource for existential crises? Because that website is incoherent listicle shit. Damien pulls out his phone and begins to type. Perfect, how to build a spaceship. Oh look what it's linked to, how to use a spaceship to piss off your parents. And look at what that links to, how to piss off your dads who happen to be the rulers of hell. He has 2 dads? How to avoid responsibilities as Prince of Hell, even when such responsibilities are kinda cool, like building a spaceship. How to burn down hell even though it's already on fire. Fuck yeah! Later, nerd him off to burn down hell. But you were getting so excited to watch Damien punch the sun. Now, thanks to the tragedy of short attention spans and an influx of information, Damien's off to do something else. No! I lost the fun again! I'm just gonna be bold and creative forever, apparently.
All right.
How do I be bold? Oh, what if I need charm? I'm gonna get charm. Oh. This is very gender. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you delivered an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain +2 charm. You realize you're feeling like going full ghost with your blanket again. You're observing your surroundings. When you spot Miranda and Damien, you're about to get closer when suddenly... What? Greetings, beautiful high schoolers. It is I, the interdimensional prince. I'm here to rescue you from your mundane existence. Just sign these marriage papers. Not this guy again. Look! Whoa! Gasp, an underworld specter! This again? What again? Liam, this is clearly a kick-ass powerful ghost! Look at its face, so deadpan, no expression at all! That's because it's not a face, it's a sheet with 2 holes cut in it. Man, I wish my face had 2 holes cut in it. That would be fucking metal. No, listen, it's not a face, it's... Ghost friend, help us! Save us from this interdimensional creep! Yeah, do something, something ghosty! I'm bold! Well, ouch! Inappropriate. The only violence I tolerate is the violence of love, when a man forces his pure love onto his non-mutual lovers. That and the violence imposed by my army, usually alongside the former type of violence. I'll be back for you, my young lovers. And so he retreats into his dimension. Superb! Metal, that ghost just beat the prince with his ghost powers. He just threw a rock at him. Dude, pay attention, it's clearly a ghost rock. What's the difference between a rock and a ghost rock? One's a rock and the other is a fucking ghost rock! Okay, I understand that this is Luke's favorite character now. You do realize you didn't answer my question, right? Ghost rock! Huzzah! Yeah, throwing a rock at your problems like a champ. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Yeah, I'm back to where I was yesterday. Lunchtime, time to eat lunch with my friends. No, my boyfriend isn't here. No, he is here. Okay, I'm good. You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentifiable prime meat. Alright, Damien, I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. Like when you told me not to bring all my knives. Yeah, this is Luke's character, okay? But I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors? Yes, together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even gonna try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at the lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? What'd be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Vic will surely make the intelligent choice for us, isn't that right? My word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood, quick! The only correct way to enjoy a steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. That's what I like to hear. That and the sounds of screaming people fleeing a burning building. But roasting totally destroys the flavor. Done talking, fire time now! As you flee screaming from the burning building, you find Damien right beside you. He takes your hand and smiles. It almost makes the third-degree burns and massive property damage worth it. I love him. Oh my god.
Alright.
Alright. Oh, I can just play this with a keyboard. Woo! Oh my god. Look at the tree! It's so happy! Okay. I need money. But I also need to go to class, but also the shop is at class, so I'm gonna go get money. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the price of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has a fucking idea how it actually works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to plus $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. Chilling out, not murdering anybody, when Damien slicks up to you. He's hauling a large sack with the words "definitely not a corpse" written on it. Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but there's definitely actually a corpse in this bag. You never would have guessed. Now here's the thing, I'm not saying I'm exactly responsible for making this corpse, at least not without any lawyer present. But let's just say he and I apparently had very different definitions of rock, paper, scissors. Anyway, I'm not interested in going back to jail, so I need you to help me hide this body real quick. It would be extremely attractive thing to do. Luckily, hiding dead bodies is kind of your thing. You share your brilliant solution. Disguise it as a drinking fountain. No one will know the difference. Just chuck it in my garage. It'll blend perfectly with a collection of vintage dead bodies. Okay. This seems very creative, which I'm good at. This one seems bold. I think it's bold. But it also could be smart, which I'm not good at. So I'm gonna say this. Oh yeah, duh, of course. I didn't even realize how much of this guy has in common with a drinking fountain. Not alive, very heavy, water faucet sticking out of his head. And this means I get to demolish our current water fountain. This day just got so much better. That's saying something because I already murdered a guy. Damien's new water fountain's a huge hit among the school's vampire population. You're a huge hit with Damien. You gain plus 2 fun and plus 1 K to me. Oh my god, my head hurts.
Alright.
Oh my god. Should I get more bold or more charming? I probably need to get more charm. That day, an epic dodgeball takes match place. At one point, you were about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose -5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now, and you gain +2 charm. Afterwards, you spot Coach ranting excitedly at Damien. Better go save them from each other.
Always believe in yourself.
Oh, I love him. What I'm trying to say, son, is that you're full to the gills with untapped potential. I don't have gills. Then whatever you breathe with, that's what you're full up to. My lungs? Sure, your lungs are full of untapped potential, and you know what they say? I don't. Untapped potential is like untapped maple syrup. It just sits in your lungs where it can't go on anyone's pancakes. What? What does it have to do with creating a super special custom workout? Your potential, Damien. We've got to tap it. If you can design a workout that strengthens your specific skills, then this will still be a really dumb conversation, but it's also an opportunity for you to bond with Damien. So you suggest obstacle course through a burning building? That'll make you a better arsonist? Or an ambitious regimen of powerlifting? That'll make you a better hairdresser? Better arsonist. No! I'm so bold! I'm so bold! Good, good. For an obstacle course through a burning building is the best idea I've had all school year. It is? Of course, silly. I'm always saying feel the burn and burn those calories. But how can I expect anyone to understand my metaphors if they aren't also dealing with a real fire? Alright everyone, enough dodgeball. Time to set the gym on fire and run through it! Soon everyone is running through a smoldering hellstorm that is the gym on fire, hating you and Damien for causing this. To make matters worse, now everyone's as good as arson as Damien is! Great job, Pyro Brainiac! Now my lust for destruction isn't even edgy anymore. I hope you die in a fire. No, think of something else. He thinks of several other things, but they are all punching you. No. I lost a fun too. This really is accurate to myself.
Alright.
No, wait, I'm smarter in real life. I'm not bold at all. I kinda want to sit with the interdimensional prince, but I want to romance Damien first. You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes, while Polly sadly passes her hand through the safe. Seriously, what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria? I honestly do not know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling food fight, but I think everyone's too scared of me to fight back. And I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food. There's gotta be a way to provoke a food war. My dads are always telling me to be more political. But we're not political. Our strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time. I love that for her. Unbelievably hot. That's it. We'll set the cafeteria on fire. Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson? It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you step in with an idea of your own. Wars are fought over scarce resources. Steal everybody's food and put it in a pile. No? Hey, Polly, do you know the Greeks fought a whole war over Helena and Troy's face? We just need you to get kidnapped by Trojans. Alright, whoa, is that what politics is? Beating people up and putting their stuff in a big pile? I didn't know I was already so good at politics. And then I can roll around in the food pile! It'll feel so good on my non-skin! Damien spends the rest of lunch piling up everybody's food in an enormous food mountain. Hungry students are soon storming the mountain, trying to grab what they can, while Damien pelts them with fire and knives from above. In a panic, the students turn on each other by fighting with the only weapon they have, the food in their hands. Nobody's in chat, so I'm gonna turn off the chat real quick. Turn off the chat real quick. Turn off the chat. Thank you. I think a fight like this is how I died! Casualties are beyond counting, but no one will be forgetting that food fight anytime soon.
Alright.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna be more bold, actually. You make one of the boldest decisions of your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, crazy bastard. You gain +2 boldness and probably +1 Staphylococcus, the slight chance to +1 STD. You see Damien about to punch some noob when suddenly a dimensional portal opens up between the two of them. Hey, what the hell? I was about to punch that noob. There'll be plenty of noobs to punch, my fearsome paramour, when you're mine. What? I've traveled across time and space to find a fit commander for my armies and for my bedroom. Oh, you want me to come over your kingdom so we can kill people and fuck? I wouldn't put it quite so crassly.
Fucking metal!
Well, I would. That sounds doper than hell, which isn't hard because hell is lame. Still. But if Damien goes to another dimension to fucking kill people, then how will he fucking kill people with you? Huh? Oh no! Okay. A calendar and a grape. Defeat the entire shitty army using nothing but a calendar and a grapefruit. Or show a picture of the prince's armies wearing clown shoes and assless chaps. This would be pretty bold of me. I think. I hope. Please be bold. Ah! Armed with your trusty colander helm and furious grapefruit, you charge through the rift! The prince's army turns out to just be 3 dudes, and one of those dudes is just 2 toddlers in a trench coat. You strain the shit out of them, squeeze grapefruit juice into their wounds, and toss what's left in a volcano. And what's more, you livestream the entire thing for Damien to watch back home. When you get back, he's applauding.
Rad.
Holy shit, that was wicked! I've never seen someone be so gratuitous with a grapefruit. Screw this interdimensional a-hole. I want you to teach me about using limes as an offensive weapon. The prince slinks back to his kingdom to recruit a new shitty army, while you teach Damien the mysteries of citrus foo. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
All right.
Okay. Oh my god, my head hurts from laughing. Oh my god, okay. I think I need to go to class. No, that's where the shop is! I'll go get money. Hey there, cutie pie. I found your pro. Let's chat. That day you spent some time on the library's PC sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. Doesn't sound very nice, but who's really one to blame if they responded to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain 2 money. You see a truly rare sight. Farah and Damien are sitting behind a PC speechless.
Fucking metal!
Wait, did we just rig an election in the Midwest? Ah, thanks! I was just trying to change the president's wallpaper to a dick pic. We need to cover our tracks, like, right now. Well, don't just stand there, you innocent bystander. Help us. Yes, of course I'm talking to you. Damien can't help. Breaking shit's useless right now. I disagree. Smashing the internet is literally our only option. Damien happily crushes every computer in the library. Not good enough! We must reach the source! Days pass in search of the source. You must finally descend to the center of the earth and find 12 monkeys in full drag typing racial slurs on tiny computers! This is the internet, Damien. Punch it into a coma! You help Damien and Vera get away with a crime and free the internet from their shadow monkey overlords. So that there will be no more cat pictures, though. At least you gain +2 smarts for discovering the secrets of the internet and +1 fun. Nice.
All right.
All right. Beep 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 beep. I have money.
What's up?
Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead? Am I right? Oh. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you appreciate a good reverse Romanian Wilkinson. I must admit, it's kind of hot you're thinking you're into that kinky shit. Is this drugs? Oh, regular cocaine. Regular flavor. Girl cocaine. In these times of weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, cocaine has become the new vanilla of drugs. You know, for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this. I think I need the tattoo.
Catch you later.
You know what? All profits made are donated to a good cause. Spoiler alert, the good cause is buying me a new phone. Sweet. Love that for them. Oh god!
All right.
There's not enough time left! Do I need to be bolder? I think I need to be bolder. No, that's where the shop is! I must become fun. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a little sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now he really defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him as such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You getting close to fun. You're minding your own business when Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's minding their own business. I'm so angry! I'm so angry I want to pull out my own skull and eat it. I'm so angry I want to set the school on fire and then punch the fire in its face. I'm so angry I want to spend my years accumulating political capital so I can become president and then use my nuclear codes to blow up the sun! And you're standing in my way! Move before I punch you so hard you'll remember with melancholy the times when you could move without all your bones hurting. I don't remember those times, Damien! You're too late! Oh no, violence incoming! Think fast! Oh my god, my brain. Joke's on you, pal. I'm a pragmatist. I avoid any kind of idealization of the past because it has no use, and therefore I refuse feeling any kind of melancholy. That's too smart. No time to think of anything clever. Start dancing for no reason. I'm not fun enough for this. Oh! You have no idea what to do, so you just start doing a silly dance. It is really, really silly indeed. Before you realize, all your classmates have joined you in your silly little dance. What the fuck? Move or I'll kill you dead, noob! But Damien, you can't deny, he is actually moving. Yeah, and quite the moves he has. Huh. Clearly even Damien can't fight against logic. Maybe you should move, Damien. Don't be a loser. Yeah, just as you said, here you move or you die. All your classmates start chanting, move or die! Move or die! Ah! Damien, frustrated by the crazy, mindless, but joyful mob that you've created, finally leaves. Oh, still from afar you can see an entire fire burning in the back of his eyes, but for now you gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. Oh.
All right.
Oh, it's the last day! I guess I'm bold enough now. I should be more creative, though. Well... I'll go to class. That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. I should have gone and done Charm. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to some ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. Despite everything else happening around you, you're just solving some Sudokus, but your mind is constantly going back to Damien. Stupid, sexy Damien and his idiotic short temper. You think he could even be your sweetheart, but he seems more focused on being angry 24/7. For God's sake, he's the kind of guy that you could get angry at a banana. As a matter of fact, your daydreaming is interrupted by the feral screams of Damien, who seems to be insulting an actual banana. You stupid yellow fruit, what's your deal? Do you think you're richer in potassium than me? No one's richer in potassium than Damien fucking LeVay. Is he even for real? Stupid sexy Damien. No, you need to put a stop to this nonsense before it escalates into arson somehow. You get closer to Damien in a very cool and quiet way. Huh? Why don't you mind your own business, noob? But you don't mind your business, you eat the banana instead! What? Ah! Oh, look at Damien, he's listening his shit again. Yeah, he was bullying that banana, but it seems he's all bark and no bite. Not like Vic, huh? Indeed. See, Vic seems to be all bite for sure. Look at him blushing there! Ooh! Kinda sexy! It is alluring. Being all bite, not the bullying. Bullying is never alluring nor sexy. share that, unless you're bowling a banana. I mean, who cares? It's just stupid. Damien's stupid. Hashtag winners don't bully bananas, they just eat them. Hashtag Damien's a stupid banana bully. Not again! This is it! This is the last time you dare fuck with me, you bastard! What? On prom night, we're gonna share a very special dance! Spoiler alert, it will hurt! Oh, that's a prom fight on prom night! Damien versus Vic, instant classic. Interesting, I might attend. Damn right, you all have tickets to watch how I reduce Vic's bones into a shapeless ball! Yes! Free tickets! Hashtag prom fight on prom night! So you've led yourself to your own potential death. Nice! At least you gain +3 boldness for doing so of your own volition. Oh, I need to get some more charm. I need some more charm, huh?
All right.
Please. No! I'm sorry! Just eat in the corner in silence. Will you die soon? Who knows? Meanwhile, nothing else happens, and if you think this is unfair, next time don't try and sit at the table of a person who's expressing. You're right though!
All right.
That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally memorized. This is the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You can start doing something productive, or you can put on your blanket and get up to some good old ghost shenanigans. You're looking for someone, but you run into the person that might finally see through your ghostly deception, apart from boring Liam. Hiya! Wait, what's this? Another ghost? No, I can't believe this. Finally, someone else notices. This is clearly just Vic wearing a— I can't believe it because it's just too cool to be true! Come on, it's not cool nor true! Shh, Liam, I can't hear our cool new ghost friend over all your jealousy. So tell me, how did you die? We have to share so much ghost gossip, or ghost sip as I call it. Good question. Time to improve a lie with another bigger lie. I only tell how I died on the third date. Boo. Whoa, so enticing. I mean, to me, third date is always just the hardcore stuff. Shibari, highly dangerous sex toys, or meaning parents. So that means you died in some awesome and stupid fashion. Probably something involving sharks or bath salts. Or none of that, since he's just Vic wearing a blanket. For God's sake, Liam! Why don't you wear a blanket somewhere else? Come on, ghost friend, let's go do something ghostly, like pet some llamas. That's definitely not a ghost thing. It is if you're a ghost. Duh. Then you spend a great ghost evening petting some silly llamas. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. I want to! But it won't work! He's gonna kill me! Wait. I can pick none of them? This is a blind playthrough. I don't want to look up anything. What if I ask out Liam? He should just get very mad at me, I think. It's not— he's not gonna do it! He's not gonna say yes! I'm gonna update Luke on the situation and tell him that Damien wants to kill me. And then ask if I should ask him to prom or not. Okay, hey, Luke. I was trying to romance Damien. He wants to kill me. I'll go alone.
I can do this.
Oh, I don't know! Wait.
Hey, boo!
Would she do it? She wouldn't say yes.
Sure thing.
No, I'll ask him.
What's up?
I'll ask him.
All right.
I'm gonna ask him. I got an achievement. Did the achievement just spoil it for me? It says that was unexpected. Okay, look who it is. The coolest ghost in town. Prom, you say? Truth is, I've never met someone so cool. Wait, I'm still wearing the ghost outfit? Truth is, I've never met someone so cool. I mean, look at your face. It's the face of someone who doesn't give a shit. And that's the face I could totally fall for, so I'm in.
Love is metal.
What? Oh my god, hold on a second. Go back. No! Okay. Wait. I could just have it be like this and then it will still work. I only put it up like that. Okay. Prom night is great. And you know what? Damien totally kisses your ghost face, which totally means that he kisses the blanket with which you're covering your actual face. But it's still a win. The first time that I played this game, I got a secret ending. Are you fucking kidding me, actually? Hold on. I can't believe it! Okay, I'm opening Steam and pulling this up. Home. Monster Prom. Okay. Now Google Chrome. And then I just gotta send this message. Okay, I can't believe this happened. I cannot believe it. Alright. Most likely to make Pluto a planet again. Best at giving fierce makeovers. I can't believe that worked! Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Who's this guy? Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. Now he designs momentagram filters. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. That was amazing! That was amazing, y'all! I want a picture with me in it! Yes! Oh. This rules. Oh, I'm in a band with them! Aww. Me and Scott having a good time up there. Stage prop, $15. What's the cat girl's name? Because I love her. I'm having a great time in these credits, actually. Aww! I'm ready to experiment with you. Oh my god. That ruled. That ruled so much. Okay. What's that? Oh. Okay. Okay. Do I want to play the DLC already? I should probably do other games. I'm gonna be Oz again. I kind of want to name him Oz, but I also kind of want to be Vic again.
I can do this.
The he pronouns. Boop boop. I gotta have more of my bread before it goes totally stale. Oh. Okay. Yeah. A serious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as a disciple. I'm gonna try and... Oh, I'm so smart. Okay, I'm gonna go for Damien again. And hopefully he won't hate me.
All right.
Yikes. Okay. I'm gonna be bold. Alright. They're unique again. Cool.
What a noob.
Lame.
They're unique again. Tomb robbery contest.
What a jerk.
Yeah!
I'm out.
Cool. Alright.
All right.
Maybe it all went wrong because I didn't sit with him on the first day. You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table. And also some organs.
Oh,
Not bad. Okay. But I preferred to exert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency. What voice is this that I'm doing for her? Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about priests. Oh, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once. And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Yeah? Ah, blackmail in bulk! Love that for her. Okay, set the building on fire.
Great.
I'm surprised you didn't think of that, Damien. Damien, where'd he go? Hey, I'm back. I was just setting the building on fire real quick. Did I miss anything? What about the rest of the plan? There was a plan? Not anymore. Damien, immune to fire as he is, continues doing exactly what he was doing before the fire. Beating people up for their money and organs. I love that. I love him. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna go to the
Hey,
store.
stranger.
Shouldn't you be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anyway, welcome. Corpse.
Later, Gator.
Later. Let's see what the corpse does.
All right.
That's just there now in the corner of my screen. Okay, I should probably be more smart. Liam and Damien talking to each other. The entire concept of slang is barbaric, racially motivated, and deeply rooted in an abhorrent colonial mindset. And their outfits, black on red, it's like bad cosplay as a fashion statement. I'm just pissed that they get such a cool name. You know, if I murder a dude, I'm just a killer, but if one of them murders us, they're a slayer. Slayer's a metal band. The Killers is just post-pop baby shit. There was a time when I would have hotly debated the genre classification of the Killers with you, but they're popular now, so they're obviously garbage. And the same goes for the Slayers. For Slayers, someone really ought to put an end to this archaic practice. You mean by murdering all the Slayers? We've tried that, Damien. We've been trying that for literally centuries. No, what we need is a new initiative. Something fresh, something modern, something like... Liam seems to be drawing a blank, but you're not. Your idea is simple yet effective. Murder all the Slayers! Now we're on the right track! Well, do you one better. How about instead of murdering all the Slayers, we murder all the Slayers?
So
I don't care how many times you repeat yourselves. I won't be party to an unoriginal plan. But Liam, doesn't the very fact that it's so unoriginal actually make it the most original plan of all? Oh, he's happy.
How ironic.
You've opened my eyes to an entirely new type of irony. Go on. Damien explains his revolutionary new plan in detail. It just sounds like regular old killing to you, but Liam's eating it up. +2 creativity, +1 boldness. Nice. I know how to play this game now!
All right.
Damien and Vera come out to playing a huge slab of unidentifiable pride meat. Oh, this thing again. Be reasonable about this. What's reasonable? Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood. Okay. That's what I like to hear. That and the sounds of screaming people fleeing a burning building. But roasting totally destroys the flavor of— Done talking! Fire time now! You flee screaming from the burning building. But he held my hand. He held my hand!
All right.
I smell something horrible. I smell something horrible. Oh my god. I'm gonna close the porch door and hopefully it's not in this fucking apartment. That also might be the source of my headache, because it's spring now and I have spring allergies and the door's been open since 7 a.m., so... that might be why. Okay. Should I be more fun? I think I need more charm, actually.
What's up?
What is that? Shit! Wait.
See you later.
I have -1 money.
All right.
I just wanted to get... Okay. While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people think otherwise. Oh no, it's the four most hateful people in school. Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? Oh, what a shameful display of distaste. Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs. A corpse! I love corpses! I'm super drunk. Okay, the three most hateful people in school and Polly. As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain. I'm the taste of the hierarchy and I don't appreciate such puerile use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses, they smell. I'm the fist of the hierarchy and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do. I'm Polly and also I'm like super drunk, so whatever Vera says. Yikes. Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe it's because that's what the game is about. When you bought this corpse, Valerie totally told you it was a fashion accessory, and so she was absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body, but now you're starting to feel like she might have fooled you. No time to lose. How do you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Belt, duh. Most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. Shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put it on the corpse. Nice. You gather the corpse up and you place it on your head. Your classmates remain silent, looking at you. Tension's great. You do your best to look serious and fashionable. I think what Vic's trying to tell us is that this corpse is a hot fashion accessory. Yes, indeed. Most fashion accessories are worn on your head. Hats, glasses, earrings, hats. I think it's cool that he's wearing a corpse on his head and he's still, like, really cool about it. Like, I'm, like, big time drunk. Like, tomorrow my hangover will have a hangover. Wait, am I tripping or is Vic wearing a corpse on his head? I mean, I did a bunch of super shrooms earlier, so I might be tripping. You're not tripping, Polly. Well, you are tripping, but also Vic is in fact wearing a corpse on his head. And you know what? He's doing it in such a confident way, I hereby conclude that a corpse counts as a very hot fashion accessory. It would also be a pretty convenient way of disposing of the many corpses my ventures might or might not produce. I agree, confidence is what really counts when deciding if something makes for a good accessory, even if that something is completely not hygienic or healthy. Still drunk! And so all of them signed the decree that establishes a corpse is an acceptable fashion accessory, as high school social bureaucracy requires. Today is a bright day to have a corpse in your possession. You gain 2 charm and 1 smart.
All right.
The coach? You find Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs and mashed potatoes into their mouth while Coach cheers them on.
Always believe in yourself.
Go, go, go! Munch your way to victory, and there is no truer sport than an eating contest. They're crushed. Looks like it's a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance. Distract Scott with surprise fireworks. What the hell? You were planning on setting off these fireworks in here anyway. Oh wait, what the hell? You were planning on setting off these fireworks in here anyway. You let them rip. Hey, stop that. Who did that? Who's making noise? I'm yelling because I'm scared. They found us, Scott! The Viet Cong! Oh lord, it's not all over again! Scott and Coach flee the cafeteria. Damien lets out a sigh full of equal parts relief and mashed potatoes. Thanks, I was just eating like I normally do when these 2 idiots came over and turned it into a sport. It's not my fault I eat so fast. I've got a literal furnace in my stomach. Oh my god. Damien lets you have some of his half-chewed hot dogs. Nice. Someone say with that. That's almost like making out with him. Oh my god. This is so funny.
All right.
I'm losing my mind. My brain hurts. I need money. Farrah and Damien are sitting behind the PC.
Fucking metal.
Ah, the election. Smashing the internet. What? We don't have time to smash every server in the world. Importing Miranda's saboteurs alone would cost a fortune. Framing this when here would be far more cost effective. What? You want to put your fingerprints on this keyboard the hard way or the fun way? But you already made your choice. Damien just puts you on a rack twice. No! And all street cred in the Midwest. No!
All right.
Okay. I need to be more bold. Oh. Oh. After your previous adventures, now corpses are an acceptable and quite hot fashion accessory. You become a well-known trendsetter advocating for your beloved corpses. Life is now all fancy and busy. Luckily, you have your sexy secretary to help you with all your new tasks. Mr. Vic, we have a problem! Oh my god, I should give him my gumshoe voice. Fuck. What's my gumshoe voice? It's also my Krator voice. Well, I was just getting tired. Mr. Vic! If you had assumed your sexy secretary had to be female, then shame on you. It's been leaked that Vogue's next issue will include an article entitled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Corpse as a Fashion Accessory is Not Chic and Probably Also a Crime. I've done some research and found the journalist. It's a bro called Fyodor Fedora. What should we do, boss? The only way to subdue a Vogue journalist is by out-journalizing them into a journalism duel to death. Or sometimes building a little push in the right direction. Kill his family and send them their severed heads as a warning. That's bold. Is this smart? It might be smart. It's creative, damn it. Ugh. You pour all your journalism skills into a killer article, and you can bet it's a killer article because you win the duel and get to kill Fyodor Fedora, which you do with the actual article itself. Have you ever seen a man die of paper cuts? Not a nice thing to see. Hooray for murder, boss! Yes to murder, but for all the right reasons. I thought that was another achievement. Oh my god. Good news, your article's so good, Vogue decides to publish it instead of Fedora's. Bad news, your article is an even fiercer list of reasons not to wear a corpse as a fashion accessory. Oopsies. And it's so good that soon everyone thinks that you're a creep for wearing a corpse yourself. Which, to be fair, is not a nonsensical thought. Also, like any other job for young adults, the Vogue gig is so shitty paid that you actually lost money. I'm broke as hell!
All right.
Damien! Oh, who's this? Well, to eat with Damien, Liam's just taking pictures of his food. When a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table, it's the Slayer!
Prepare to die!
I want to date the Slayer. Lunchtime's over, dirtbags! Time to die! It always happens when we sit together. Your death-based rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pic. I'll spoil more than your food pic, Count Stinkula! I'm about to spoil your face! Just his, though, right? Both of your faces! Fuck! Slayer's right between the three of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might be able to save one! That's amazing! Immobilize Damien with the Lord's Prayer while Liam escapes. You've been waiting for this moment your whole life. Flip the table for justice. Normally when you flip tables, it's out of anger or mischief, but this is about to be the most righteous table flip ever performed. No, my footing! No, my artfully arranged cafeteria food! Yeah, fucking up school property! The Slayer ends up pinned under the table, along with Liam. Damien jumps down there and starts punching indiscriminately, not caring who he is! So, you know, just another normal day for Damien. I've never felt so alive! Offensive. Whatever, let's flip all the rest of the tables in the cafeteria while the flipping's good. You righteously flip every single table in the cafeteria. With each table you flip, you find Damien is flipping a little more. For you. He's flipping for me.
All right.
Oh my god. Charm. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and make it one of your teammates. Okay, yeah. The obstacle course. You stare across the gym at it, terrified, as are most of your classmates. There are giant centipedes, venomous bears, bloodthirsty magpies circling just under the ceiling, and animals so bizarre one can barely find words to describe them.
Good morning, students.
All right, class, I've imported this special course from Regular Creatures High School in New South Wales, Australia. Don't be afraid, I believe in each and every one of you. These terrifying creatures will not break your will. Won't let you down, coach. Giant crocs don't scare me if this is not pee on my pants. Finally, we're the adversaries. What's that abomination over there even called? That would be a platypus. I'm gonna drag it to hell. The underworld has never seen such horror. Don't just stand there, show them what you got. Clear the course. You grab your trusty Bowie knife, slam a 6-pack of Fosters, and wade into the obstacle course. You dispatch armed platypi, fend off magpies by whipping them with snakes, and punch a koala. After winning an arm wrestling match against the drunk crocodile, you instantly become a hero. Whoa, that's awesome! You even made Coach cry! It's tears of joy! The will of youth really did find a way. Damien sees it too. I'm not crying, I'm just... Oh, my baby! It's just so much murder. Glorious slaughter of endangered animals will go down in history. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness, and a lawsuit from Grangers.
All right.
Poker face! That day you spent some time playing girl online poker. Okay. You're distracted from your work by some very creative swearing from across the room. Sounds like Damien. No one else can curse quite so fluently. You greasy mound of possum tits! Why don't you eat your keyboard and shit out of life, loser? You can't help going over to investigate. Seems like he's playing that popular and extremely competitive online game, Federation of Fables. Judging by his swearing, he's not going very well. And judging by the laughter coming over the voice chat, it doesn't look like his swearing is working either. He looks like he's Jesus. He looks like he's about to put his fist through the monitor. You've got to help him out. You play this game all the time. It's time to reveal to Damien the most fucked up secrets of Federation of Fables. I thought it would be smart! I thought it was smart, not fun! My man! Hey, Luke! I'm ruining this! Kisses him passionately. Oh my god. Okay. Chat. Okay, so you saw, go ahead, man! Please come over, like, right now. If you want a drink, I would suggest bringing your own, because I am on my last Coke, actually. Because I have nothing to do. My plans were to stream this game until people showed up, and then maybe continue streaming this game when people show up. Alright. I'm gonna keep going. I don't think that this run is going to go well. At all. Oh, you replied in the group chat! Oh, that is part of his charm. Yeah, you're right. The plans for you to do birthday stuff with family, then figure it out. You will leave now to go. Okay. Wait, are you already done with family birthday stuff? Also, happy birthday, man. The other team's flesh rebrew skins. Damien's avatar uses the... No! A limited edition hat that sells on eBay for $400! You had lunch and open gifts. Now you have nothing to do. Okay, yeah, come over. Your character when I'm just gonna get it to like buy back that hat unless I take your skin in real life. I won't solve the problem, but at least I'll have your skin. No!
All right.
I'm back to 0 money now, at least. Listen, Vic, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight. Yeah, we're showing off our best flasks. Well, not the best flask exactly, but the best contents. Good God, are there literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in this school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table. Okay, so this is my beer, my WC wine, whiskey, ethyl alcohol, and the soul of an infant. Ha, weak. This is radioactive absinthe. This is fire. And this is literal poor life choices. Okay, wait, this one has another smaller flask inside. It's the ultimate flask. They could probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask contents. Alright, get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. This flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes, but I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own damn wishes. Or, want to get a dope party started? This flask has ultra whiskey, which you can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best, purest whiskey and make them mate. Yep, you're right. Hardcore. So hardcore. You could ask for anything. Wealth, power, immortality, a free pass for teachers to ignore bad behavior wherever and let you do whatever the fuck you want without suspension. But instead, you're just gonna drink the genie? It's like you've drunk from my poor life choices flask, and I love it. I didn't even know you could drink a genie. You and Damien pop open the flask and drink the genie together. It's definitely just water, but Damien seems to drink so much alcohol and energy drink that he's literally forgotten what water tastes like. Normally you'd say that couldn't possibly be healthy, but fuck it, he's a demon from hell. He can probably do whatever. What a glorious bonding experience. Alright.
All right.
Alright. Oh my god. I am literally this yellow character! Because every time that I don't know what to say, I just say, alright, as like a, make my brain start talking and thinking of things to say button. I'm gonna go work on my boldness. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity, so you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says I'm bold as fuck, and you know what? It turns out the wall's a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall. A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. Later, you see Damien packing a bag. I'm going away for the weekend! To detention. I have fucking detention again. Why? Just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with booby traps that poured selkie piss on whoever opened it? I mean, I didn't even set anything on fire this time. Let me spill the tea. This school is strict as fuck. Anyway, just brainstorms a way to keep things entertaining, but beyond fucking ditching. Do it! Just fucking ditch! Do it! Cross-species economic and social barriers to make lifelong friends with a diverse group of students in detention to find out through silly dancing that you're not so different after all. Aw. I think I gotta be bold. Oh, thank God that's bold. Damn, why didn't I just think of that? I mean, I just did, but I just didn't consider it as a serious option. If I skip detention, what are they gonna do? Give me detention? I can do anything. Make a bonfire out of the desk, jerk off into the potion.
Fucking metal.
And I'll just skip detention forever and wreak as much havoc as I want. Fuck yeah, havoc. Well, you may have created a monster, but at least he's your monster. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness. Oh god, it's week 6.
All right.
Okay, I was thinking of doing smarts. I guess I won't do that. I could go to the auditorium. Or I could do charm. Let's do charm. Alright. Valiantly go straight up to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. Ah, plus 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if it could do anything like that. The game was so close, the other team demands a rematch. This one goes way worse. Your team is down to just you and Damien. The other team has all the balls except for the one you're holding. We're boned just to cover our nut. Time to just cover our nuts and let them get it over with. I mean, I'm only in this game so I can accidentally hit people in the face. I'm not, like, skilled. And it's not like you have some sort of super secret ultimate dodgeball trick hidden up your ass, right? Actually, you do. You take a deep breath and bust out your ultimate technique. Gun! The 5-point ball exploding heart technique or gun! This is one of those that I just need to succeed on. I think that the technique is gonna be smarts. No, it might be creativity, which I'm not good at. Gun! The most powerful dodgeball technique of all. Gun. You draw your weapon and fire wildly at the opposing team. They all try to take cover behind their dodgeballs, but dodgeballs are made of rubber and they're therefore terrible cover. Luckily for them, they're all undead, or at least mythical beasts immune to conventional weaponry. So no harm. Your senseless violence does distract them long enough for Damien to eliminate their whole team, though. They say never bring a knife to a gunfight, but they never said not to bring a gun to a ball fight. That's technically true. You have to stay late to clean up the carnage, but you still gain +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Alright.
Alright, okay, what do we do? Yeah, I'll sit here. Who's this? Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemon's Go, based on the classic Pocket Humans. My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax audit. Oh no, my Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. Ha, now for the finishing blow. Wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphoma? Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones? Woo, I win again! Where are all your Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien? Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that? Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match. Who is this? What are you two nerds doing? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds! Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies? But Pokemon Mans isn't dumb. It's cool because no way Scott's gonna come up with anything, but if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Show them that the phone equipped with Pokemon's Go is also used as a football, or say nothing, pelt them with steamed vegetables. Ah, vegetables! We hate those! Stop it! Seriously, pelt us with ground beef or something, or at least some sausages or pig's ears. How about some forks and knives? Or some knives and knives? I'm just gonna keep throwing knives. Ah, these knives are almost as bad as the vegetables! Guys, come on, stop throwing carrots and knives at my cousins. You stop, alright? As soon as the wolf pack have retreated out of the range. Nice thinking! Finally, a use for vegetables, am I right? Damien barely remembers to take the knife out of his hand before high-fiving you. He does though, so that's a win. I think Damien's gonna go to prom with me this time.
Alright.
Oh my god, Damien's gonna go to prom with me. I know he is. I know he is. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You're so bold. You would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you +500 boldness, but come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You can keep +2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. It's later when you're minding your own business and definitely not doodling pictures of Damien in your notebook. When you see Damien making his way over to you, and which point you definitely do not need to hide your drawings. Yeah, so here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful fuckdorks? fuck doors? I actually think you're only 70% awful fuck door tops. In fact, I actually think you're kind of rad. I've been meaning to get a new tattoo since nothing's as rad as intentionally sticking needles into yourself to create a permanent image on your skin for fucking ever. And I thought maybe you could get matching tattoos if you could come up with something rad for us. OMG, OMG, OMG. It's your chance to once and for all convince Damien of how awesome you are. Don't fuck this up. It's time to suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all time, which is... an on-fire pentagram made out of pentagrams, and those pentagrams are made out of guns that shoot pentagrams, and the pentagrams are on fire, and the fire is on fire. Or a sea cucumber. Are you here? You got on stream to tell me that you're here! Okay, I gotta get the butterfly app open. Oh god, I hate my phone. I hate my phone. I hate my phone. I hate my phone. There it is. I have my phone open so that I would see and hear it go off. Okay, I'm gonna go. Ugh. Oh my god, why did my phone not go off? I hate my phone. Okay. Oh, I gotta make room for you somehow. Oh god. What a nightmare. You're gonna be here in approximately 2 minutes. Ah! Hide these in here. It'll be fine. I'm totally not just shoving things out of the way instead of actually cleaning up. Okay. Okay, take this paper, put it here so I can put my bread on it and not forget that it exists. Alright. And those things can be moved out of the way. Alright, on fire pentagram. Actually, Luke's gonna be here in like 20 seconds. Ish. Or something like that. I need to unlock the door for it! Yeah. You're dwinked. There it is. Alright. The first ending that I ever got was a secret ending where Damien thinks that you're a ghost and goes to prom with you.
I love that.
Okay, I think I need to go for the on fire pentagram.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
pentagrams.
If there's anything that has fire in it, that's almost certainly what he wants.
Okay. Oh my fuck. That's the most metal thing I've ever heard. I made a good choice with you.
Hi, Damien.
Just, oh, your hair is black now.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess I dyed it this week.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Maybe the pentagrams that are pentagrams could be made of pentagrams that are pentagrams. And the fire can be sentient, and the pentagrams can hate their deadbeat uncle. And the guns end up on TV because they won't eat their vegetables. And maybe the pentagrams are also ex-convicts.
Oh, that's fucking sick, dude.
These will be the raddest tattoos ever. Let's go get them right now and have them on both of our bodies together forever.
Oh, which player character did you choose?
Yellow, because he's gender.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, he's definitely gonna choose yellow.
Okay, I hate the color yellow, but I did, before the stream, write Lonely Void Creature takes monster to prom, and then open the character select screen without knowing that there was a void creature.
That wasn't even intentional. Oh, I love that.
And so I was like, I have to pick it.
God, that's perfect.
You're about to get badass matching tattoos with Damien. This is the raddest, coolest, dopest, most lit thing to have ever happened. And now you'll
Yeah.
be tied together for eternity.
God, good for us. I'm gay.
You gain the sickest tattoo of all time, as well as +2 boldness and +1 charm. It's time. I'm asking out Damien.
Damien.
What's up?
No, I'm asking out Paul.
All right.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom with you? What?
Oh, no! You have to get your boldness, like, really high.
Like to 20 or something?
I think he's very finicky.
For a
bitch.
spice, you'd be,
You fucking suck.
No! Who needs prom? You focused on your career goal of becoming a renowned surgeon. You studied hard, passed all the tests. Unfortunately, no hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out that going to prom with a cool date is an essential requirement on a surgeon's resume. And so you never got a job, and in the end you became homeless. Don't even dare to think the monster prom isn't important.
No! I left like 20 corpses buried under the football field, suckers!
Suckers! Oh. Damn it!
Okay, Damien is my favorite, but who's actually your favorite? Is it Damien or is it someone else?
He was my... I don't know. I don't feel a, like, huge attraction to anyone. I kind of like Polly.
Polly's neat.
Damien is like my first attraction because I always loved demon people, but I'm not sure if I'm in love. I love Damien. I don't know if I'm in love with Damien.
Oh, okay, I see.
Liam is also interesting. Polly's interesting. I'm not super attracted to anybody else. But I also did buy the DLC.
Oh, I haven't. All I have is like the regular Monster Prom, and I think there's like Monster Camp, which I don't know if that's like a sequel.
That's
or
a sequel.
Yeah, because I haven't played that. I like played it a lot the first day I got it, and then never opened it up again, even though I really liked it.
Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. Okay. How do I skip the credits?
I don't know, actually.
Because I did play through all of it. Oh! An erotic fanfic about dragons!
Whoa! Good for us!
Wait, what? Wait, in the store probably.
One night, no limits.
8 new images in the gallery.
Oh, we got images. They got images.
We got images.
They got images in this game.
We got images in this game. Aw. Nice.
Love that.
Fan art.
Oh yeah, they have a little fan art section.
Love that for her. wait a minute, it might be a Polaroid. Of me with Damien at prom. But I was a ghost. It wasn't here. It's not here. Damn it. It was so good though.